only person on the face of this earth who could get me to pick cotton. I'm sure those of you who were equally involved with him as he was running for office got caught up in the magnetism that was Bo Cotton. And like everything else he did in his life, he did it in a big way. And I'm one who believes that Bo Cotton is indeed smiling down upon us on this occasion today. Our dedication of this beautiful student center is a continuation of a fulfillment of a dream which began more than 20 years ago. Amid the towering oaks and pines embracing this, the North Campus of Florida Community College. During the late 60s, partnerships began forming in Jacksonville, which would ultimately result in a new form of government being established, a venture into the unknown indeed. But it was an experiment whose time had come. And there can be no doubt but that the end result of that experiment was probably the primary factor that ushered in to Jacksonville this period of unparalleled growth and development, which we are still experiencing. At the same time that partnership was taking shape, centered around governmental reform, there was a small group of visionaries on the north side of Jacksonville who truly believed that an institution of higher learning would enhance the future of this region and would serve as a magnet to attract business and industry, as well as families who were in search of a better quality of life. Through the generosity of the Hollins family, the Johnsons, the Zells, the Woodleys, and the Geigers, who provided us with this breathtakingly beautiful tract of land, the dream began to take shape, and it took the shape of the vision held by members of the Northside Businessmen Club and the Board of Trustees of Florida Junior College at that time. The ideals of that partnership, which were comprised of those families who donated the land, the members of the Northside Businessmen Club, and the trustees of the college, and of course members of state and local government, remains with us to this day. Indeed, the many successes that we enjoy as a community can be directly attributed to our ability to form these meaningful relationships. It was in this same tradition of partnership that the Board of Trustees, guided by the administrative prowess of Dr. Charles Spence and the eternal optimism of Dr. Ezekiel Bryant, pressed forward with the development of this student center, which will serve as the home of the Institute of the South, the Hospitality and Culinary Arts, in addition to the other student activities. What was once the best-kept secret in Jacksonville, and that is the vast amounts of high, dry acreage ripe for development for business, industry, homes, and recreational outlets, was revealed to all of those who would take notice by the opening of the Dane Point Bridge, and now by the expansion of the international airport. Another factor that has positive impact on the continuing evolution of this institution of higher learning is the growth that is taking place in Nassau County. The Institute of the South is designed to serve the hospitality industry, which is rapidly expanding both to the north of us on Amelia Island and to the south of us in our resort communities. It is significant, too, that the North Campus of FSCJ was the first permanent campus of our community college. North Campus, like a mother, has given birth to and spun off many of the tremendously successful offerings that you will now find at other campuses throughout our city. But now, today, we're beginning to see the development of programs which will be centered here to meet the diverse needs of a growing community. As we dedicate the Bo Cotton Student Center, let us also dedicate ourselves to the task of making sure that the dreams of thousands of students who will train here will also get the chance to use those newly acquired skills in this region of our country, right here on Florida's first coast. I'm convinced that we have the courage to take charge of the tasks that were passed on to us by those who preceded us. And I believe that we can transform those tasks into real opportunities for the continued growth and development of Jacksonville's vast and beautiful North Side. Yes, I'm a North Side resident, and I believe that the dream that those who came before us had for this area of our city is now truly beginning its development. We can ill afford to ignore the opportunities offered by the completion of the Dane Point Bridge, by the expansions of the airport, and by the continued development of port facilities at Von Island, by the transformation of the Kings Bay Naval Facility into a major economic player in Nassau County and in the northern reaches of Duval County. These challenging opportunities will require us to train and have ready a workforce capable of moving this region forward into the 21st century. And yes, Dr. Bryant, you can continue to dream what some has called the impossible dream, and that is the growth and development of the north side of Jacksonville. For it is dreamers like you, your faculty, and your student body, and like President Spence and the Board of Trustees, who will ultimately determine the future of the North Campus and the deserving communities it is designed to serve. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Florida Community College at Jacksonville, the peoples of this fantastic region, I commend to you the Bo Cotton Student Center, and may it continue to serve a worthy and deserving community. Thank you, and God bless.
As always, outstanding, thank you. And now, for the actual ribbon cutting, the procedure will be for all of us to exit this auditorium and to walk over to the new building where the ribbon will be cut at that time. I'm going to ask Ms. Cotton and the children with the scissors, which I'm sure we'll have over there, with the scissors to be joined, to be escorted by Dr. Wise and Dr. Napier and Dr. Patterson, the dean, our Dean of Student Affairs here, and he can be joined by Mr. Al Fricke, our Program Manager of the Institute of the South. If they will stand together and cut the ribbon, while on the other side at the podium, along with Dr. Spence, I'm asking our board members, past and present, to join Dr. Spence at the podium, along with members of the foundation who are present, to join Dr. Spence on the other side of at the podium. And the Cotton family, of course, will join the entourage with Dr. Wise and Ms. Cotton. So we will cut the ribbon. We'll then walk through into the new facility. Then I'd like for you to go around and see the dedication plaque, the beautiful dedication plaque. We worried about that, would it get here in time? And we just got it on, and so it's fresh, but it's there. So go around and see the dedication plaque, and then go into the cafeteria. And in the cafeteria, there we have some refreshments for you, and you will also have playing in the background Dr. Dale Blackwell and an ensemble will be playing some nice music in the background for you as you enjoy your refreshments. And then at your leisure, walk through the facility. We have guides, there are people in place all over the building to explain to you the functions of the various areas. We want you to enjoy yourselves because we are so appreciative that you are with us today. We are very big on history at the North Campus. We keep up with everything. Write it down. We do it 3 times, it's a tradition. So, this is, you are part of another historic moment at the North Campus. Thank you, all program participants, for an outstanding job. When you get over there, you're going to receive a litany, which we will use to dedicate the building. It will be passed out to you by members of the sorority.
We are going to follow this litany of thanks. Dr. Spence will serve as our leader, and you, as the audience, will give the response. Dr. Spence is our leader, and we, as the audience, will give the response. All right. Dr. Spence.
As we gather during this season of Thanksgiving, let us pause to give thanks for this beautiful facility which has been added to the Florida Community College North Campus site and designated as the H.D. Bo Cotton Student Center.
That our presence represents the full measure of our thanks.
The state-of-the-art structure, which began with groundbreaking on October 19, 1988, and culminates in dedication today, November the 26th, 1990, is the result of efforts by many. It represents the support of the District Board of Trustees, our State Community College Board, the Duval Legislative Delegation, State Legislature, the State Board of Education, college staff, and others.
We express gratitude to all who have made contributions toward its development.
Through the programs and services this facility will accommodate, Florida Community College expands its offering to the community during daytime and evening hours.
May those who recognize activities plan for maximum benefit to students and others who will serve.
New doors of opportunity are now open to youth and adults in the Duval-Nassau County area. As we officially dedicate this structure, we consider the challenges it presents to those who administer, instruct, or provide other services as first occupants, as well as those who will perpetuate activities in years to come.
May they always serve the best interests of our students, provide them with maximum opportunities to grow and inspire in them the seasoned desire of self-fulfillment. We hereby grant ribbon and dedicate the H.D. Bo Cotton Student Center, housing student affairs, Institute of the South, Hospitality and Culinary Arts.
Thank you.
Okay, just one. Let's see, I saw State Legislator Corrine Brown. We have any other members of the Duval delegation, any other members of the City Council, any elected officials, just come right up and stand behind this group. And now, the magic moments. We cut the ribbon.
Come on, Mark. Came out of that red wrapper.
Let us officially enter the H.D. Cotton Student Center.